Welcome to my channel. Let's solve this question. We have x plus 2 raised to power 4 equals to 16. We have to find x. You can present your own solution in the comment section. Let's solve. We have x plus 2 all raised to the power of 4 equals to 16. Okay, let's subtract 16 from both sides. So we have x plus 2 all raised to power of 4 minus 16 equals to 16 minus 16. So 16 cancel minus 16. So we have x plus 2 all raised to power of 4 minus 16 is equals to 0. So here I can have x plus 2 raised to power of 2 also raised to power of 2, then minus 4 raised to power of 2, which is equal to 0. Because 2 raised to power of 2 here will give us 4, then 4 raised to power of 2 here will give us 16. If you look at these two, we are having difference of 2 square, which is our difference of 2 square, which is if you have a square minus b square, it will give us a minus b, then a plus b. This is what we are going to have. Okay, our a here now is x plus 2 raised to the power of 2, and our b is 4. So if we apply the rules here, so we are going to have x plus 2 raised to the power of 2, okay, minus 4, okay, then we are going to have x plus 2 all raised to the power of 2 plus what? Plus 4 equals to 0. So to do this, we're going to expand this. Okay, so if you expand this now, let's expand this. X times x, we have s square, we have plus 2x, we also have plus 2x, then 2 times 2, that gives us 4. Okay, that gives us 4 minus 4. Okay, then we now have for the second one, we also do the same. We expand this. So if we expand that, we have s square plus 2x plus 2x plus 4, then plus 4, all equals to 0. Okay, so if you do this now, we are now going to have s square plus 2s plus 2s, that's 4x, then plus 4. So plus 4 minus 4. Okay, let's see. Plus 4 and minus 4 will cancel each other. So we have here too s square plus 4x plus 4 plus 4 all equals to 0. So we now have s square plus 4s. This have cancelled this. Then s square plus 4x plus 8 equals to 0. Okay, so from these two factors now, let's look at the first factors. Okay, let me call it case 1. This second factor, let me call it case 2. Okay, so for the first factor, which is x squared plus 4x equals to 0. Okay, so if here now we can factorize. So if we factorize, we're going to have x into x, okay, plus 4 equals to 0. It means x is equal to 0 or x plus 4 equals to 0. It means if x is equal to 0 or you have x equal to minus 4. That is for the first case. For the second case, that is the second, let me just call this one x1, let me call this x2. For the second case, that is second factor, which gives us x squared plus 4x plus 8 is equal to 0. So from here, we cannot solve this quadratic equation using factorization. So we use formula method. And formula method is, so let's first find the value of a, b, c. Our a here is the coefficient of x squared, which is 1. Our b here is the coefficient of x, which is 4. Then our c is constant, which is 8. So the formula says that x equals to minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. Okay, so we now have x equals to minus b plus minus, so minus b here is 4. So let me just write minus 4 plus minus square root of b squared, that's 4 square, minus 4a, our a is 1, our c is what? Is 8 divided by 2 times 1. Okay, so from here, I can now continue. Let me rule this. Okay, let me continue. We now have our x to be equals to minus 4 plus minus square root of 4 times 4, 16, minus 4 times 1, 4, 4 times 8, 32, 32 divided by 2. So from here, we can continue. Here, we can now see x equals to minus 4. So s is minus 4 plus minus square root of minus 16 divided by 2. So we now have x to be equals to minus 4 plus minus, we have minus 1 times 16. So square root of minus 1 times square root of 16 will still give us square root of minus 16 divided by 2. Then recall that the square root of minus 1 is I. Under complex number, square root of minus 1 is equal to I. So let's have that in mind. So from there, we can now say our x will now be equals to minus 4 plus minus square root of 16, that is 4, and square root of minus 1, that is I. Then divided by 2 divided by 2. Okay, so from here you can easily see our x is equal to, if you divide this, you have minus 2. So plus minus, if you divide this, you also have 2 high. So which means our x3 is minus 2 plus 2 high, then x4 equals to minus 2 minus 2 high. So that is the value of x3 and x4. So which means all our x now, the value of x, let me start with x1 is equals to, what's our x1 is equals to 0. Let me call this s2. So let's say x1 equals to 1 equals to 0, s2 equals to what? Minus 4, s3 equals to minus 2 plus 2 high, then x4 equals to minus 2 minus 2 high. That is the final answer. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.